And we are back. Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, Hardcore Nuzlocke. The run continues. This is the finale. It is against Champion Steven and his 6 Pokemon. Such a fun battle. Such an amazing team. Really, really like Steven as a character as well. The entire Nuzlocke has come to this moment. Super excited for this fight. If we win, we complete the final Gen 6 game in our series here. And yeah, then we are going back to either Gen 3, 4, or 5 for the next one. We are closing out all of these different generations with each of these hardcore Nuzlockes. It's been so much fun. As far as the game plan, I really wanted to give Xploud the Expert Belt, so every super effective move he has does 20% more damage. But because of the threat of Toxic from Skarmory, I ended up choosing the Lumberry instead, just in case things get a little bit hairy right out the gate here, because I feel like the Toxic would ramp up so much that it wouldn't make the Expert Belt worth it, if that makes sense. But we have Tepe, the Exploud, with a fantastic moveset, catering right to Steven's team. And honestly, we're just going to go straight into the Flamethrower. And if this burns, it's going to finish off the Skarmory in one fell swoop. And if Skarmory can just miss a Toxic, that would be monumental. And it doesn't do all the damage. It doesn't get the burn. But Skarmory goes for spikes instead, which is just fine. We're going to take a little bit of chip damage every time we swap in and out. Going to go for another Flamethrower here. And if this crits, well, actually, Skarmory probably has Sturdy, right? So if it crits, it doesn't really matter. But potentially get a burn. Nope. But we are faster, so it really just depends how many times Steven was willing to heal Skarmory, and it was only 1. So there goes Skarmory, 1 down, 5 to go. This team is so much fun, and there is the Aggron. So I got rid of Earthquake, which was 4 times super effective, for Surf, which is 2, but Aggron's special defense is so low that I actually think Surf will end up doing more damage. However, if Aggron has Sturdy, he's going to be able to get off a really big move. And that one almost gets to Sturdy. That Expert Belt is not here to push it all the way, but a crucial Stone Edge miss that would have done so much damage to Exploud. And now we are looking fantastic, and Steven does not find it in his heart to heal Aggron, and the Metal Boy falls. Really good stuff here. Wow, 2 down, 4 to go. Tepe just absolutely flexing, and now we can hit with a super effective Surf or a super effective Shadow Ball or a super effective Ice Beam. So Ice Beam has a chance of freezing, Shadow Ball has a chance of dropping the special defense, and Surf does the most damage without a bonus. Well, actually, it's tied with Ice Beam with the bonus, so if we're going to use Surf or Ice Beam, we need to go probably Ice Beam. Let's see if I can fact check that real quick. One of them might be 95, the other might be 90. Let's see, Surf is 90 and Ice Beam is 90. Okay, so you lose a tiny bit of damage with the Shadow Ball, but you might get the special defense. I think we go all in on the Ice Beam then to potentially get the freeze. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. So let's do that. Claydol will probably set up either a Light Screen or Reflect right out the gate here. We just need a 2-shot. Okay. Oh my gosh, we get the freeze. The RNG is ungodly, but Claydol thaws out, so it doesn't even matter. Thankfully, Claydol goes for a Reflect and not a Light Screen, which could be monumental. This is dead 50%. If this kills Claydol, we are going to be looking so good, but Claydol can potentially hold on, and it finishes the Claydol, the beefy Psychic Ground type Pokemon here, and Exploud is literally halfway through sweeping Steven's team right now. This is unbelievable. Cradily comes down, and Ice Beam is super effective. Surf is neutral, Shadow Ball is neutral, and Flamethrower is neutral. So I do believe we lean into the Ice Beam, and we're probably looking at a 2-shot. The really cool thing about this is Exploud still has the Lumberry, so if Cradily goes for the Confuser, it will actually pop out, but it's able to eat that no problem, unfortunately. So we do get, if we crit Cradily, Cradily is gone, but I do believe Cradily holds on. So let's see what happens here. Another Ice Beam comes down, unless that was a very low roll. Nope. Cradily holds on and gets a Giga Drain, which is actually going to get it outside of full restore range, which is beautiful. I think a Confuse Ray would have been scarier there. And if Steven doesn't heal Cradily, my gosh, this X-Cloud is unreal right now. Is literally sweeping champion Steven. Was a tiny little Whismur that we found in the cave, went into the Loudred, and now it is an X-Cloud with one of the coolest movesets I've ever seen. The opposing Reflect wears off, and my team is just literally taking a nap while X-Cloud is just popping off. Armaldo comes down and is super effective to Surf here, is vulnerable to a Surf. This is going to do so much damage, and I believe this is a 2-shot, so whatever Armaldo does, we just got to hold on, and that is beautiful damage. The X-Scissor is stabbed, so this is going to do quite a bit, but X-Cloud tanks that no problem, and literally 5 Pokemon fall to our normal type X-Cloud. This is unreal. This is absolutely unreal, and I'm not going to risk swapping around. The Metagross or Metagross is going to come down and get that Mega Evolution, which is absolutely terrifying, but it is literally 6v1 right now. This is ungodly, and I do believe Flamethrower does more than Shadow Ball, is super effective, and if this critical hit one-shots the Metagross, I am leaving. I am absolutely leaving. Tepe, the X-Cloud, drops back. Either way, this is going to get us set up for the next one. That is assuming that we outspeed the Metagross. If we don't, then Tepe falls after taking out 5 Pokemon. X-Cloud is faster, drops back with the Flamethrower. I swear to goodness if this one-shots. Okay, doesn't even get him to half. We don't get the burn, and X-Cloud is going to fall to the Zen Headbutt, I do believe, absolutely. Tepe, you rest, my friend. You absolutely rest. You've earned this. You've earned it, my goodness. And I think we go into Momoi, who is faster. We could also go into an electric type just to get the paralysis to lock Metagross down. However, if we get it into full restore range, we will lose that paralysis. And where Metagross is right now, that might be in range for Momoi's special attack to really pop off here. Let's do it. I think I prepared Momoi with a Psychic Berry as well. So if it goes for a Zen Headbutt, it will do reduced damage. So this is going to be a super effective Shadow Ball. This probably will leave Metagross in the red. I think it will leave Metagross in the red, which is fine, but Momoi has a chance to end the game right here, right now. Metagross tanks the Shadow Ball, and it's not enough. It's not a fadeaway crit, but that is GG. Well played. Wow. Ridiculous stuff. Just a ragtag group of heroes here. A very unconventional final team. But X-Cloud takes the MVP, no questions asked. Everyone did so much work. I don't even think I used the Magneton one time in this entire Elite Four. So I don't want to call this anticlimactic, but the team just had everyone on lock. It was that ridiculous. So we have done it. We have completed the Alpha Sapphire Hardcore Nuzlocke. It is way past my bedtime, but my gosh, was this enjoyable. So I hope the commentary wasn't too slow or tiring, if that makes sense. But yeah, incredible run. I made some incredible mistakes. We had a lot of good outplays. But I think the experience of all of the other runs have really shined in this one. Once I did that complete debacle where I lost 4 Pokemon while surfing and trying to train, like we really put it into high gear and just hightailed it to the Elite Four and just took names, took notes, and just walked away. So fantastic stuff. Really enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you on the flip. Peace.